Hello, everybody. This is Cheryl Abram, and this is my cyber training with Epiphany channel. I told y'all I was going to be back on here, and here I am. So today I want to give you some pointers, some information about those of you who are interested in getting a clearance job. Okay. So a position in cyber that requires you also have some kind of a clearance. So you're going to get this either with the federal government or with, now I'm talking about government here. Okay. I know in private sector, you got your own stuff going on there, but so you're either in the government itself or you're working with a contractor who's working for government and you need a clearance, okay, to do that work. All right. So, and we're going to use Kali Linux today, child, because I did some stuff yesterday with my friend, and I'm feeling myself a little bit. So we're going to go on ahead and open Kali Linux and get it on and popping. Okay. Now, let me share my screen with you because I wrote everything in there in Kali. Okay. All right, so let me open my folder. Now, these jobs, so I'm going to be working in policy, okay? And I have a friend of mine, he makes a very good salary, okay, like real good. And he is actually a project manager within a SOC, okay? But he still has, you know, cyber certifications and all that stuff, right? So when I talk about cyber jobs, you know, don't just think about the typical, you know, developer, you know, cyber analyst and stuff like that. I got to do that. I can't talk while I'm trying to do something. Okay. So hold on a second. Hold on a second, y'all. Where we at here? Okay. I need to open my desktop. Okay. I may as well, while I'm doing this stuff, just practice it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we did some, capture the flag last night. Training. You know, it's a lot of fun. It can be, the stuff we did was easy, right? But I know that it can be very difficult. I do know this. Okay, now I want to XDG open this text file so I can go over with you the stuff. Here we go. I have to make that bigger. Can y'all see that? That's real small. Let me just make it the whole screen. And all this stuff is written in the description. Or if it isn't now, it will be once I'm done. Okay. So the first thing you can do is when you're looking for a cyber job that requires a clearance, okay, go ahead to Indeed or Monster, wherever you're looking for the job, and type in will sponsor, put it in quotes, okay? Will sponsor. You ain't even got to type in anything else. If you just type in will sponsor, you know what? Let me open the browser here and do it right here. All this stuff can go away. Okay, so let's go to Indeed. Indeed.com. All right, now let me type in, let me put Washington, D.C. So wherever you live, okay, because many of these things are remote, okay, or if you're willing to move, that's fine too. So let's put in will sponsor. Oh, Lord, is that an I-L-S-P-O-N? Okay. Now let me see what I come up with. Okay, ServiceNow developer will sponsor secret clearance required. You see that? Will sponsor secret clearance. Let's see another one here. You must already have that. I'm trying not to open these because I don't want to see what we can see real quick here. Because when you type in will sponsor, you will get, here say, we will sponsor and upgrade your security clearance after passing the required tests. Okay, now this is for something else, a translator. So Type in will sponsor and look for the stuff you want. Okay, will sponsor the clearance process for qualified applicants. This is for IT service desk technician. Okay, you see that? After passing the required test. Oh, that's a linguist thing too. But you see what I'm saying? Okay, so type in will sponsor, all right? And you will get those jobs where if you don't have a clearance now, they're telling you, we will go ahead and pay for that for you. Okay, if you qualify, if you have the skills that we need, we'll do that. So, and some of them too will be very explicit and let you know we ain't sponsoring nothing. Okay, you either got it or you don't. Okay, so don't come around here if you don't have the clearance. Some of them will be that explicit and tell you that. Okay, but apply for that anyway, child. Let me tell you. Okay, the next one you can type in is the ability to obtain. Okay, many of them will say that as well. Okay, here we go. The first one, you see that? Oh, this is occupational health. This is a good example. It says requirement secret or top clearance, but it says must have the ability to obtain and maintain a secret security clearance. Okay, so go ahead and type that in. This one says active public trust or the ability to obtain an active clearance. All right, let's see what kind of cyber stuff we got going on around here. Contracts, federal telephony, federal security control assessor, an active security clearance or the ability to obtain one may be required for this role. All right, so go ahead and type that in. Here's a lead, cyber training lead, remote work. Some contracts may require the ability to obtain a security clearance. Okay, you see that? So this is telling you, you ain't got to have it now. You just have to be able to get one if we need you to. Okay, so go ahead and type that in, the ability to obtain. Okay, so those two things. Now, that's enough of Indeed. Okay, we'll sponsor the ability to obtain. Next, you want to cultivate your in-demand skills. Many times an employer will say, you know what, we say you need to have this in order for us to hire you, but because you have this in-demand skill, we're gonna go ahead and brush that aside, hire you on and get you that clearance. Okay, so your in-demand skills can, like whatever they are. Okay, I put here proficiency in foreign language because you know a lot of people, a lot of organizations, especially State Department, if you could speak another foreign language, you know, you almost ain't got to have nothing else. Okay, because that's an in-demand skill. Okay, other ones, I looked up some stuff online, skills that will allow you to be a really good cyber analyst or an engineer, what else, a consultant, that kind of stuff. Okay, so make sure you cultivate and highlight those in-demand skills, okay, in your resume. All right, now the next one is be sure you're prepared. So as you're applying for these jobs, okay, go ahead and get your life together. All right, now let me tell you why I'm saying that, because I had to fill out the equip application. That's what you're going to get. You know, once you get this job and they want you to get the clearance, you have to fill out an equip application. Okay, and I'm not exaggerating here. It took me 5 hours and some change to finish that equip application. Okay, because they want to know a whole bunch of stuff. They want to know stuff, and you got to be accurate because you don't want to get that you don't want your clearance to get hung up anywhere. Okay, so you need to be sure that stuff is right and accurate, and you got the paperwork in front of you, you know, all that stuff as much as possible. Okay, it took me 5 hours and some change to fill that. Now I have a public trust. I've had a public trust for a minute. Okay, and it's probably still active because it hasn't been a year yet that I stopped working. What the world? Let me get over here. It hasn't been a year yet that I stopped working. So so my stuff was still in there. When I went in equip, I saw the previous clearances or the previous information I filled out for my for my equip. And child, let me tell you, if that stuff wasn't in there, because that was stuff I did back like in 2012, I think 2009 or something. It was way back then. Okay. And I had my old addresses and stuff in there, which was a godsend. I'm telling you, because there is no way my memory is trash. It's absolute trash. Okay, so I'd have been calling all kind of people trying to figure out where the hell I was, in some year or something. So I'm so glad it was in there, but it still took me 5 hours and some change. All right. So don't be scrambling for stuff. Okay, when they say, okay, you got it, we want you to work with us, get on this equipment, fill out this information, get that stuff together now. Okay, get it together right now. I'm telling you, because you're gonna need it. All your old addresses, 10 years back, any kind of court stuff you had going on, all that stuff. Okay, and you can get the I forget the name of the form. It's like a SF280 something. I don't know, child, something like that. But look up the equip security thing. You can see what kind of questions they ask, so you can get your stuff together. So you're ready. You be ready, because they gave me 3 days to complete it. Okay. Yeah, they gave me 3 days to complete it. So, and I was able to get it done right away. Okay, that same day that they sent it to me. That's what you want to do. Okay, just get that thing over with. So get all your stuff together right now. And lastly, to get a clearance job, one thing you may want to put on your put it on your resume, okay, is that you are willing to wait for the clearance. Okay, because especially if you haven't had one before. Now, I don't know if the fact that I already had a public trust expedited the process for me, but the process was still slow. Okay. But faster than what they told me it could have been. So be willing to wait 12 weeks or more. Okay. To get that interim, if they need you to get an interim. Some of them may allow you to work on non-cleared stuff, okay, while you're waiting for it, so you can just be working. But some of them, you can't step foot through that door until you at least have an interim. Okay, so be willing to wait. Think about that. All right, what you gonna do in the meantime? Because that's what I've had to do. Okay, because I've been waiting to listen. I've been waiting a minute now, and I just got it back last week, saying that my interim. So now things hopefully should start moving a little quicker. But yeah, so go ahead if you're willing to wait. You can say that. Somewhere on your resume or in the interview or whatever the hell. Okay, so those are the things. Those are the things I wanted to let you know about. Getting a clearance. First of all, find a job that is actually saying, okay, we're going to sponsor your clearance. Okay, as long as you have the ability to obtain one, go ahead and apply, and we're going to make it do what it do. Okay, but again, like I said before, even if they say hell no, and you really want that, and you got those in-demand skills, just go ahead and apply anyway. Okay. Cultivate those skills, those in-demand skills, highlight those in your resume. Get your stuff together. Call your mom, call your dad, call your ex, whatever. Make sure you got those addresses and things, dress so you could be ready to just fill that stuff out and get it back. And also be willing to wait to get these things. When I was in government, they had a huge backlog of clearances. I don't know how much better it is now, but they just be willing to wait. Okay. All right. And that is all I have for y'all today. See, that was real quick, real short. And I don't think I actually put all this. Well, maybe I did. I don't know. I'm gonna check. So go ahead and look in the description for the stuff that I said for you to do, and do that. And let me know how it works out for you, okay? If you're finding anything, or if you've done something else, you know, to help you find a clearance job, okay? That would be helpful for somebody else, okay? All right, that's it for me for today. So I'm gonna see y'all back here later. Bye.